What's good, y'all? It's Main Boxing Biking, man. We're about to talk about this Rigo and Loma fight coming up, man. Man, the odds are stacked against my boy Rigo, man. Obviously, I'm betting on Rigo. Just for the fact that he's the underdog in the fight, and I feel like Rigo is way more skilled than Loma. Loma do a lot of bullshit, but a lot of footwork and all that. I call it bullshit because, I mean, while he's doing it, he's doing these baby pity-pat punches. I don't know if he's trying to conserve his energy or something, but these pity-pat punches the man is throwing, I don't feel it's really doing much damage to the opponent. And some opponents, instead of like throwing a vicious punch in between them pity-pat punches, they just decide they don't want to get hit, and they just start just guarding up. Now, me, if a dude is throwing pity-pat punches at me, I'm gonna launch a vicious straight down the middle of that pity-pat. Just for the sake of, I could punch his hands away. I could punch his gloves away. I could punch his gloves into his own face. And I feel like if this dude's coming in with them pity pats, you gotta just start attacking him viciously. See, there's already proof that Loma don't like that inside work. He doesn't like that body work on the inside. When he fought Salido fought him on the inside aggressive. Some of them like to call it dirty. I call it fighting smart. I call it doing to your man what he can't take, doing to the opponent what he can't handle. He like that clean work. Don't give him that clean work. Get aggressive with him. You know? That's how you beat him. And I feel like Rigo just got to keep launching a couple of power punches at Loma's guard, even if it don't hit him. Make it hit his gloves or something, just so he know respect my G, respect my gangster. Feel me? Now the odds are stacked against Rigo like crazy. First off, my man got to come up 2 weight divisions to win this fight. Just like, if Loma wins this fight, his fans shouldn't even be hyped. They shouldn't be hyped just for the fact that your man had a head start, a 2-division head start. So if he wins, it's only right that he wins. But if he loses, he ain't shit. He ain't shit. First off, I already looked at him as a chump. I play sports, man. If a dude, and I'm confident in the sports that I play, and if a dude beat me, and I feel like, yo, I could have beat him, and that was a close fight, I'm gonna like, yo, let's run it back. But the fact that Salido beat the dog shit out of Loma, roughed him up, dog walked his ass, show him that grown man fighting style, and show him that he can do anything it takes to win. And a lot of Loma fans are saying, oh, Loma was coming back towards the end of the fight. I don't give a damn. If that's the case, then where's round 13, my man? Run it back. Let's get round 13. So let me see you finish him off like you said, oh, your body attacks was getting to him. Show me round 13 then. Show me. Let's see. Why you ain't go get no get backs? Because he know in his heart he don't want that work. He don't want to take a second L. He don't want to take a second L. Salido might have beat his ass even worse this time. Who knows? As much losses as Salido got, as old as Salido is, listen, man, Loma is a hype job, man. They got to stop this. They got to stop this. The minute they get a white fighter or any type of fighter that's not black or Hispanic, and the dude is any bit decent, they're quick to run this man up as the best fighter in the world in the history of boxing, and they've never seen such sweet footwork and all this bullshit. Man, please, man. Man, please. Crawford versus, what's this, Victor Postol. That's great footwork. That right there is great footwork. I don't want to hear nothing about footwork. That was effective footwork. And Postol couldn't land a punch, boy. Listen, man, y'all got to stop the BS, man. Y'all got to stop the BS. Loma is not all that. And I hope Rigo smash him and show that. I hope Rigo put the business to this boy. He's not all that, man. 2 weight division advantage, and you think that's enough for you to like really take props for winning this fight? Man, please, man. Loma's a chump, man. And y'all gonna find out sooner than later. And then y'all, that's another hype job down the drain. This year, man, is the year of the upsets, man. We saw what happened to Shabransky. We saw what happened to Chocolatito. You know, it's the year of the upsets. All the dudes, Gennady Golovkin got exposed. Pretty much to me, Danny Jacobs beat or draw him in that fight. And Canelo clearly beat him. I scored that fight. The first time I watched it, I was rooting for Triple G. But as the fight, you know, as the fight went on, I'm like, yo, Canelo beating the shit out of Triple G. And I rewatched that fight. And Triple G was aggressive, but it was ineffective aggression. It wasn't effective aggression. I don't score ineffective aggression. I only score effective aggression. So if I don't see them punches landing, I'm not giving you props for that. You can't come in just throwing punches and they're not landing and you get credit for that. I don't give credit for missed punches. But leave it up to HBO. Every punch Triple G throw land. Even the punch he kind of retracted, they would say it landed. So, you know, that's just what it is, man. You just can't win when it comes to some of these networks. Their mission is to find a great white fighter, and they just struggling to find it. They struggling. Then they have to resort to like a Nicaraguan, and he still got stretched out. So, I mean, y'all gotta quit it, man. Quit. These dudes, it's not happening. These dudes is not what y'all want them to be. Y'all trying hard, but they're not what y'all want them to be. It's only so much, you know? It's only so much great, decent white talent they got out here. Let's be very blunt. We got Terrence Crawford. How dare you? How dare you put this little scrawny chump white boy over Terrence Crawford? How dare you put fucking Lomachenko over Crawford? Then let Loma go up one weight division and fight Crawford. Crawford, I mean, he ain't fight at 147 yet, so he's still 140 to me until I see him fight at 147. So what up, Loma? Step up the one weight division. Step up to 40 and let's see what's up. You ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it, because then everybody's gonna be like, oh, it's unfair. But it's not unfair for Rigo to have to step up 2 weight divisions to fight you. Okay, I see how the game is. That's what I tell people all the time, man. The game is rigged, man. You gotta stop thinking like this game is fair. It's not a fair game. These dudes is not really playing fair. Some fighters gotta go through the gauntlet, and then some fighters get to fight bullshit fights and get praised for it. I mean, my man, my man Loma fought 9 fights, and around the 8th or 9th fight, they was already giving them props as #1 pound for pound, or at least in the top 3 pound for pound. Listen, my top pound for pound right now, since Dre retired, I got my man Terrence Crawford. That's #1. #2, I'm gonna have to put Canelo. I'm sorry, Canelo. He's not my favorite fighter, nowhere near my favorite fighter. But Canelo put in that work, man. How dare them skip over Canelo? This is crazy, man. The game is wild rigged, man. That's why I don't really root for these white boys, even when I see that they're pretty decent, because they already got a bunch of people rooting for them. I'm gonna root for the other dudes, man. I'll root for the blacks and the Hispanics. Real talk. I'm out, though.